trying to work something out, but, you know, this is the time, so this is what we're gonna do. This building isn't perfect for us, but it's close enough. And
He's
it'll do a little better.
Woodwork is the guy that owned Netting Mills.
Netting Mills,
Heat, yep,
down the east end down there.
yeah. So yeah, this is, I mean, it's gonna take some work, but it's, I think it'll be a good fit.
When do you anticipate moving in?
Well, there's some questions with the bathrooms, and I would really like to change, and the difficulty there will be how hard it will be to change. I'd like to really cut the concrete out of all of the bathrooms and change the whole thing. Because the way the entrance is, it's, the entrance to the bathroom is right in the main lobby area, which is gonna be more so office. So, you have 25 people in the back working, everybody's gotta come up front to go to the bathroom. So that's gotta change. And then there's no, well, there is heat, but there's no air conditioning. There isn't a light to be turned on, so there's some wiring to be done, doors. You know, so there's, loading dock is kind of on the question mark, you know, if we'd really like one, but I don't absolutely need once the equipment's in. So.
Well, I hope it works out for you.
It should.
It'll work out for us, the city.
Yeah, I mean, I've said it before, I hate to move when we're busy, because that's not my concentration.
Yeah.
We're busy, you're paying attention to customers. Right now, we're kind of in a slow spirit spot, and it's like, you know, this is a good timing. So, we've been on the phone, doing emails, looking at the building, and this will work for me.
Good.
So.
Any other questions?
Do we need a motion on this?
Yes.
Yes.
We do.
Accept the
Accept the purchase price and
agreement.
terms as offered, move forward, close the sale.
And to close it will mean all of those other steps that I laid out before and that Kathy wrote in your agenda, the EDA, planning commission, zoning.
I'll move to approve the purchase as long as all the criteria is met.
I'll second it.
Motion by Mr. Hansi, second by Mr. Colemanson.
All right, guys.
Any questions or comments? All in favor of the motion say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Congratulations.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Welcome to town.
Yep. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Move on to 8C, consideration of renewal. The contract for collection and disposal of garbage, refuse, and recyclable materials. Harder's Quick Cleanup. After negotiation and discussion, it is recommended to renew the current contract for a 5-year term as follows. 3% COLA increase the first year. Hold that price for the next 2 years. Then in years 4 and 5, take a look at the COLA adjustment again. See attached chart and supporting documentation.
This was a little different than what we had originally briefed the council on, but Harder's had gone back and I guess our accountants got a hold of their sales guys and said, hang on, you know, they haven't, you know, in honesty, they haven't had a cost of living increase for several years, and so it's probably only fitting, because they could have installed that COLA increase at any point in time. It was allowed under the contract. So this way at least we'll know about those increases, and they're still fairly minimal when you take the entire term of all the contracts together.
Have we looked into anyone else?
We did not.
Would that be a good idea?
We did in 2009, we took bids from Harder's and Waste Management, and Harder's cost now is still lower than Waste Management's bid in 2009. So if we went out for bids again, we would not get anything cheaper than
But last time when we renewed their contract or got it in, it was about 4 or 5 months later they had an increase.
Nope. no, we've never done that. We've only done increases when the contract comes due. Nothing would have happened in an odd year or an odd month or anything. When we did in 2009, we had a price increase, yes, but that was still a lot lower than Waste Management. And this price now, up until through 2018, is still gonna be lower than Waste Management was in 2009. So,
But how do we know that they haven't come down? Or what about, what is that, Ovia?
well, they didn't put in a price last time. See, some of these places don't necessarily like doing the bag system, and they don't necessarily like doing, because we do the billing. So that's to our benefit, and it's to Harder's benefit that we do the billing and we collect for them, and we make a little money off of all of that. So it's a good relationship between the two of us, and we haven't had any complaints from citizens. When we do have an issue here or there, they always take care of it immediately, like within a day or two. If anybody's got any issues, they've always responded right away.
I can verify that because I called them one day and they were there the next day.
Yeah. And they're very good at, you know, and sometimes they have new people, or they miss something, or something odd has happened, or they have truck problems, and all those things can happen, but they're really good at customer service. It's quite a minor increase, actually, and we'll be held to this, we'll be safe with this number for 3 years.
How about the bag price?
That would go up only,
A couple pennies.
5 cents. And some of that is tax, so the bag price to the vendor is only going up 3 cents, and then there's tax on top of that. You know, the state, you know, solid waste tax, we have to charge it, we have to collect it, but we can't control it, so.
Waste Management would be quite a bit higher, I can guarantee you that.
How can you guarantee if you don't ask? I feel like you should find out what that's my opinion. Or if they're interested at all.
I think we put it out for bid, it's also gonna give Harder's an opportunity to tear this up and redo it as well. So they could raise it as well, knowing that, you know, they take a shot. So I think that's the risk you run. If you put it on the open market, we could be risking what staff feels is a pretty good contract for the length of time.
How would the COLA increases be decided on year 4 and year 5?
It would probably be 3% if.
Each year?
Not
Then that's a
necessarily.
substantial increase.
Not necessarily, no, because they went 6 years with no increase
I
at all.
understand
Yeah.
that, but that's, so if we went 6 years, why don't we lock it in for 5?
Well, this locks you in for 3 years, you'll be set now.
We got undetermined
Yeah, and year 4.
increases at the end of the contract.
Yeah, year 4 and 5 is the potential, well, 3% on top of what you have now is still fairly minimal. It's not a given that they would impose it, but they would just have to see.
So are we tied in to that price if they happen to give us a big jump?
No, this is the price through the year 2018.
Yeah, but he's saying
Absolutely.
the same thing that I'm saying. We're locked
Right.
into a 5-year contract. If they decide to go 3% in years 4 and 5, we're locked into it.
Yeah, but the 3% on the $1.18 is another 3 cents maybe, roughly, you know.
What if they decide to go 10%?
Well, it has to be cost of living, it can't be, you know,